Thinkware Q800 Pro promises premium 2K QHD clarity, rock-solid parking protection, and cloud-powered alerts. Either we've reached dash cam peace of mind nirvana or we're staring at another case of expensive confusion. On paper, it's loaded. 2560x1440 front recording at 30 fps, Sony Starvis sensor, 140-degree FOV, Super Night Vision 2.0, built-in GPS and speed cam alerts, Wi-Fi app control, and hardwired parking modes. Sounds stacked, but here's the thing, specs don't always translate to real-world safety or usable footage when it counts. I daily drove the Q800 Pro for 3 weeks in city traffic, highways, and blistering parking lots and dug into user feedback too. I've put the direct link to check current pricing in the description, but before you click anything, let me show you what I discovered after 3 weeks of testing. Here's what Thinkware says the Q800 Pro should do. Capture play-treatable 2K video day and night, protect your car in parking with motion, impact, and time-lapse modes, warn you with ADAS features like forward collision and lane departure. Send cloud impact notifications and live view remotely. Sounds convenient, right? Pretty bold claims for a screenless dash cam that depends entirely on the app. But here's where things get interesting. Reality check. They claim 2K QHD equals plate-grabbing clarity. What you actually get is excellent daytime detail at moderate speeds, but at night the noise reduction smooths fine detail and headlight glare pushes the sensor. Here's why. At 30 fps, the shutter typically sits around 130–160 seconds. At 30–40 mph, that's enough motion blur that angled or dirty plates get soft. In bright daylight, it's crisp. At night, it's a hit-or-miss lottery. They claim Super Night Vision 2.0 is a game changer. Reality, it lifts shadows and suppresses noise, but that digital smoothing can smear textures. In my garage test, signage stayed readable, but oncoming plates at 25 mph softened. Let's be real here. No 30 fps dash cam perfectly nails every night plate unless you slow down. The plate is reflective at the right angle, and there's balanced lighting. They claim ADAS will keep you safer. What you actually get is conservative, chatty alerts. Lane departure is speed-dependent and works best on clearly marked highways. Forward collision warning frequently triggers in stop and go or when you close in faster than the algorithm expects. Here's why. These systems use a single camera and GPS speed, not a radar stack. Without depth sensing, it's estimating distance closing speed from pixels. That's not driver assistance, that's a nudge with a side of false positives. They claim cloud features turn your car into a connected sentry. Reality. It only works if your car has a reliable hotspot. Notifications can be delayed and live view depends on your cell signal and phone permissions. Evidence, I set up a hotspot and got an impact push alert during a staged tap a few minutes later. Usable but hardly instant. Some users report never received alerts, others say it's great. Variability equals tech roulette. They say parking mode keeps watch, yes, if you hardwire and accept the power trade-offs. Time-lapse at 2 fps is efficient, motion impact triggers are responsive, but you need a healthy battery or a dedicated dash cam battery pack. In summer heat, the unit stayed recording under the windshield but once shouted a high-temp warning and paused. Supercapacitor design means safe shutdowns, but physics still wins in a sealed car. The app, it connects over 2.45 GHz Wi-Fi, lets you change settings, pull clips, and angle the camera. But it's not the slickest. Expect long file lists, occasional reconnects, and a learning curve. Here's the plot twist. Despite these quirks, the Q800 Pro is consistently stable once set up, which is more than I can say for some budget rivals. Video quality, daytime performance is genuinely strong. Natural color, controlled exposure, GPS speed stamped, and a sensible 140-degree field of view that avoids fisheye distortion while covering 3 lanes. Bitrate is decent for H.264 and the lens is sharp across most of the frame. Night is good for a 1440p cam but not magical. Headlights can bloom and dark alleys push noise reduction. Versus Viofo A129 Plus Duo, Thinkware looks a touch smoother with better exposure metering, but the Viofo sometimes preserves micro detail better thanks to different noise profiles. Parking mode, this is a Thinkware strength. With the hardwire harness, you get motion impact, buffered impact clips, and time-lapse for longer coverage. Sensitivity tuning is granular. In my lot tests, it caught a door ding and a shopping cart nudge. Caveat: to avoid low voltage cutoffs, you'll want a dash cam battery pack if you park for days. Motion triggers on big shadows, angle carefully to limit false events. ADAS and cloud. ADAS is better as a speed reminder and lane drift nudge than a safety net. Treat it as a backup, not a driver assistance system. The cloud features can be fantastic for fleets or parents if you already run a hotspot. If not, it's a cool demo you'll stop using. What the marketing doesn't mention, mobile OS updates and app permissions can silently break background connectivity. Expect occasional tinkering. Build and reliability. Solid adhesive mount, discrete screenless body, audible voice prompts, and a supercapacitor for heat resilience. Thinkware is picky about microSD cards. Use high endurance and format monthly inside the cam to avoid corruption. Files save in 1-minute loops. G-sensor locks impacts. That part is reliable. Recommendation: buy with caution. If you value reliable parking surveillance, a discreet install, and good daytime 2K quality from a trusted brand, the Q800PRO still delivers. If cloud alerts and ADAS are your decision makers, temper expectations. In 2026, you can often find the newer Q1000 with improved processing and dual 2K for a similar sale price, and Viafo's A229 Plus Duo delivers sharper night plates for less. Pros: stable parking modes, clean image in daylight, discreet build, strong GPS features. Cons: app is clunky, night detail can smear, ADAS is chatty, cloud depends on a hotspot. Worth it if parking protection matters most and you catch a good price. Otherwise, save your money for the Q1000 or a Viafo alternative. Stay savvy out there. Thanks for watching. If this review saved you from wasting money or helped you find something actually worth buying, I've put the link to check current pricing and read more reviews in the description. And hey, if you do decide to buy through my link, it helps fund these investigations without costing you extra. Got questions or want me to pit the Q1000 against the Viafo A229 Plus in a parking battery torture test? Drop a comment, subscribe for the next deep dive, and tap that bell so you don't miss it. Drive safe, record everything, and stay savage out there.